when I do such a podcast, I do them because like you can't hide your true self after a 2-hour podcast, right? You might be able to pick the funk the first 30 minutes, but eventually the real you's gonna come out, right?
Yeah, and so I really like that. And I guess the last thing I'll say is I really appreciate how you gave folks an opportunity. Because you're like one of the guests, like you're not one of the judges, whatever. Not only do you get to like check out this like cool tech and founders that you, like me, you might see them around other places, but it also kind of gives you an idea. Like, let's say you are one of those people job hunting, right? Would I want to work for a founder like this?
Yeah, exactly.
Like what do they have going on? Like these material, if they assigned me to work the booth, how would I do with that, right? So I feel like you gave everybody their different kind of stakeholder perspectives in the ecosystem. It kind of gave everybody food for thought, kind of this experiential way to plug in to what people have going on here.
So two kind of sort of jokes, right? So people like give me like could do like do the great event, blah blah. I say, well, I had free pasta, free cocktails. It's kind of hard to fuck that up, right?
Well, that's the other thing too. If you're like I'm not endorsing founders drinking on the job at the booth. I'm just saying, like, if that kind of vibe, if you couldn't go carb load and have a cocktail, take a load off, and just like vibe a little bit, I kind of don't know what to tell you. If you couldn't have a good time with that.
Yeah, and then and one time somebody, man, Jason, like, you had such good people to your event, like so many good people. How do you know they're good people? Maybe because I'm a good person. I don't know. Maybe I'm a good person. I don't know.
Well, you know what's it's interesting that you say that. So we're starting to work with our alpha cohort, like the folks that are looking to back from Qubit's first allocation. So fire drill is if Nardo, our fund partner, calls us and is like, hey, fund round's closed. Who do you have ready to go? Like, do we have investment memo? Are they in thesis, data room? So we're doing those reps right now, right? And we've met great people, same idea. And we were in one of the work sessions with one of these prospective startups. And we were talking to them about team and talking about them, the direction they want to go with the team. And like, this is like no frontier tech, very specialized, very niche, etc. And one of the things that we absolutely love that we did not coach these people to say or anything. They were like, well, we're happy to tell you about our talent strategy and like the credentials and stuff, but we have a no asshole rule.
Yeah. But the problem with that is like every person's asshole is a different asshole, right?
Well, you would be. Let's just say that within certain technical fields, as there's kind of a common denominator.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of like we were saying with HR. I think one common denominator definition of no asshole rule is who is going to have me calling Jason and our lawyers all the time.
Yeah, that's very true.
So are you going to do another event like it?
I always say no.
I was going to say, you just said before you
yeah, because so I did like a Cavness HR pitch competition for Tacoma Startup with 2023. Then I did 2 panels in Tacoma. One was on This Ain't Unicorns and Rainbows, and then one with writer investors, and then this one. Events are a lot of fun though. It's just like it's not easy, right? Like the thing about events, like you have to trust people to do what they say, right?
Yeah.
Like
it's a trust fall.
You have to trust. Like I had to trust Natasha's going to do the bar. I had to trust that Luigi's going to do the food. I just had to trust like at least 5 of the stars are going to show up and present, right?
Yeah.
It's a matter of trust.
You have to trust that we could all get through downtown Seattle construction parking.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like doing business. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah. I'm interested to see. I know you and I were talking at lunch about how different events are kind of changing up their formats, like South by Southwest, and they're like, oh, we're going to do it a little shorter. Yeah. We're going to do it a little more streamlined kind of thing. And so I'm interested to see over the next year or so. It's hard to believe we're actually only in like the 3 to 4 year window post-pandemic. People coming back to events. Yeah,
the thing with that, it kills me when people like, oh, it's I only want to Zoom in the pandemic. Like the pandemic was like 2 years ago, right? Like, I don't know. Well,
and I think it's interesting that like I'm all about like accessibility and scale through like hybrid, but it never ceases to amaze me what people think you can run hybrid.
Yeah,
they're like, well, you have like a hybrid option. I'm just like a hybrid option for like booths.
Yeah, and people did ask that question.
Yeah, they did ask, right? Yeah. Like they asked it. It's like, well, I mean, it's not one of those things where
people say,
like,
can we zoom in? Like how you gonna zoom what you're doing in, right?
Yeah, like how do you zoom a walk around event?
Yeah, and like, well, can we have like 10 minutes to just zoom in on me? Like, so want me to give you an advantage and take it away from everyone else that actually shows up. Well, how for that?
I do think about like how to play with future tech toys to like maybe like answer the mail on that, because I mean, I guess what you could do is maybe you could get like those Meta Ray-Bans, but I would insist on Meta sponsorship. But you could get the Meta Ray-Bans and do like a POV, kind of walk around, and then like maybe have people do like send you their questions and like do it that way. I mean, if you want to have like fun with the toys of tech. I could see it, but as you said, like the events already have a lot of logistics. And if you want to add yet another logistical wrinkle,
So I have to trust that your internet is going to find where you're at to do stuff.
well, you have to trust that like the internet there, like nothing's gonna time out or go to sleep.
Yeah.
And like you have the right like Zoom or Google Meet subscription tier where it doesn't turn off in an hour, right? Like
the AV stuff, you make sure the right thing muted and the right thing working.
You have to make sure all the startups are okay with their stuff being recorded. Because all that stuff has AI note taking by default now.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a thing.
Oops.
This founder's pitch and all of that. All like, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to think about, but I feel like I will speak as like a judge, so we participated. It was well worth it coming, and like even it being a half day event.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it, and I kind of had that impression. I will say that this is my first like Seattle Tech Week doing like the whole thing, like being featured, like hosting event, all of that, and I feel like we went. At least in my experience and stuff, I was like involved in like 3 for 3.
Yeah. Nice.
And then I guess and then the other 2-ish events that I also went to, totally worth it.
Nice, yeah. So one thing we have to figure out here in Seattle, like, of course, Seattle's like great in the summertime, but we do all of it. We pack a year's worth of events and it's too much, right? We got to figure out a way to like kind of spread out. Like, obviously, you don't go out and start in January because the weather sucks, but we got to figure out something out where we can do events throughout the year, just not packing like this little small summertime.
That's interesting because that's one thing that the GeekWire article was talking about, where the Seattle AI unicorns, just the unicorns in general, it's like, that's one thing people, I feel like, don't talk about in the Bay is like, it's always sunny.
Yeah.
A lot of time it's sunny and nice in the Bay.
Yep.
And like, you can do a lot more patio deals.
Yeah, not so much here.
Yeah, not so much here. Now, meanwhile, you have New York, but New Yorkers, they're trudging through to ring the bell in Wall Street in the snow. They're built different. That's a different thing. They're going to cut deals all year round, but
6 foot blizzard, we just walk right through it.
Yeah. No big deal. No big deal.
Cool. Hey, Sierra, thanks for doing this. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. This is always a lot of fun.
Cool. All right. Yeah, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, and good luck with the launch and keep us posted.
Yes. And to our listeners, thank you for your time as well. Remember to be great every day.